Windrush Day is a commemoration in the United Kingdom held on the 22nd of June to honor the contributions of migrants to the post war economy. Specifically, it celebrates Afro-Caribbeans who began arriving on the HMT Empire Windrush in 1948, later known as the Windrush generation. These economic migrants were an important part of the UK's recovery from the privations of World War II. Windrush Day is not a bank holiday, but it has grown in popularity since a campaign by Patrick Vernon led to its introduction in 2018. The history of it is that on the 22nd of June in 1948, 492 Caribbean people were brought to Tilbury Docks, Essex, in the UK on the Empire Windrush ship. News reports at the time reported that the number of people was 492, but the ship's records show that the ship was carrying 1,027 passengers. According to the passengers list, 802 of those on board the ship gave their last country of residence as somewhere in the Caribbean. After World War II, the United Kingdom's economy needed to be repaired. To do so, the British government recruited Afro-Caribbean migrants and offered them jobs. These jobs included the production of steel, coal, iron, and food, and also jobs in the service sector, such as running public transport and staffing the new National Health Service in the United Kingdom. The first African Caribbean migrants in the United Kingdom were faced with extreme intolerance from many in the white population. Although African Caribbean migrants were encouraged to settle in the United Kingdom and take up employment to relieve the labour market by the authorities, many early immigrants were denied access to private employment and accommodation because of the colour of their skin. Black people were also banned from many pubs, clubs, and even churches. Campaign. Now, Patrick Vernon was the first to call for the commemoration of Windrush Day to recognize the migrant contribution to UK society. On the day when the first big group of post-war migrants from the West Indies arrived in Britain, Vernon first launched a petition to this effect in 2013, which was followed by a further campaign in 2018 at the height of the Windrush scandal. Official backing was given when it was subsequently announced by the government that an annual Windrush Day would be celebrated on the 22nd of June, supported by a grant of up to £500,000 to recognize and honour the contribution of the Windrush generation and their descendants, and to keep their legacy alive for further generations, ensuring that we all celebrate the diversity of Britain's history. The purpose of Windrush Day is to encourage communities across the country to celebrate the contribution of the Windrush generation and their descendants. According to the United Kingdom government, A Windrush Day will allow communities up and down the country to recognize and honor the enormous contribution of those who stepped ashore at Tilbury Docks 70 years ago, said Communities Minister Nick Bourne. Government funding helps a variety of events and activities to take place, such as the day, dance performances, exhibitions, and debates. On Windrush Day 2021, a plaque was erected in memory of British immigrant rights activist Paulette Wilson, a member of the Windrush generation, which term usually refers to those who were born in the Caribbean and settled in the UK between 1948 and 1971. The plaque was launched with campaigners including Patrick Vernon and Claire Dark, as well as her family at the Wolverhampton Heritage Centre. The centre is a cornerstone of the area's local Caribbean community